Hello everyone and welcome to our third Duel of the Fates trivia contest. Today's contest features questions from the three middle chapters, Attack of the Clones, Empire Strikes Back, and The Last Jedi. It's Andrew Fantasia taking on Den Allen. Let's take a look at our contestants. Andrew Fantasia comes into today's match with one loss and no wins after losing to Darth Ward in our first Duel of the Fates. His opponent, Patreon subscriber Den Allen, enters the competition for the very first time. Let's hear a bit about our contestants, starting with the challenger.
Hello, I am Andrew Fantasia, and I have been a fan of the Star Wars since I was about 7 years old. And I'm 30 now, so if I do the math, that means I have been a fan for 63 years. Star Wars is in my bones. I know it very well. I have known it very well since the mid-90s, so that is going to be what poses the biggest threat to Mr. Den Allen. Den Allen, sir, you know your stuff. You know your Star Wars. I've seen your comments. You are good, but you are not this good. You're the Han Solo of trivia, but I'm the Lando. And Lando's always got a backup plan, baby. That's the Calrissian way. So in this trivia contest, you are going to get a lot of questions right. I can see it. I can see that. I can tell you're good people. But when the chips are down, when the hard questions come out, that's when you're going to stumble, and that's when the Calrissian luck is going to take me over the edge. So I look forward to shattering my zero wins in this trivia saga that we have been forming, and tacking on a little one victory to it. It will be a well-earned victory, and I am excited to show everybody that, yes, I do, in fact, know my stuff. So, Den Allen, I will see you in the ring.
Hi, everyone. I'm Den Allen. I am from the US of A in the state of Colorado. I have been a Star Wars fan since 1996 when my mother first sat me down and said, hey, you have to watch these three movies. And I've watched them at least, 6-7 times a year, every year, and never get tired of it. And been to see The Last Jedi 5 times already. Love that movie. It's great. And it's because of my deep connection to Star Wars that I know I can defeat Andrew. Because, let's face it, Andrew just can't win Duel of the Fates.
Getting started, round one will be the movie quotes. The quotes will span all three films, and each contestant will be given 5. Let's send things over to Brock and James and get it started.
Thanks, Aaron, and we're ready for the first round of Duel of the Fates. Brock, before we get into it, who would you put your money on?
Oh, I don't know. This is a hard choice. I mean, we got a Cinderella story with Den where he's coming up from the bottom and he wants to get to the top. Not unlike Drake. But Andrew is just, is foist a word? He's been foisted out of championships so many times. And to a sense, he could have been the victor of the last one, but he wasn't technically a contestant. So.
His downfall was the same as Snoke's. Hubris.
Oh, hubris. So yeah, I'm very excited because I like Den's attitude. He's not afraid of Andrew. So he could win very easily.
It's almost like he knows Andrew. Because if you know Andrew, you're not afraid of him.
Yeah.
I just like seeing Andrew lose because, and I'll just be bluntly honest right now. Andrew knows a lot about Star Wars. And so when Andrew loses when it comes to Star Wars, he has to take a step back, and then he has to go and buy Canto Bight novelization, and he has to absorb himself in more Star Wars. So he learns more Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. By osmosis. So, yeah, interesting.
You ready to get this started?
I am very ready. Are you gentlemen ready?
Ready.
Damn right.
Sweet.
Den, you are the guest, so you will be going first. I will be reading all of your quotes to you. So as Aaron said off the top, we will be starting with quotes. I will read the quote, and you will tell me who said the quote. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Here we go. We'll also tell you the movie that they're from. Okay? Give you a little bit of an advantage here.
Does Andrew get that as well?
That's up to you. Yes, of course, of course. This is just so you know where the movie is to help you out a little bit because they are quotes. Your first one, I don't know if you'll be able to get this one, but here goes. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
That would be a very angsty Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, you wanna?
Correct.
You wanna go?
Yeah, I'll do it,
I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yes, perfect. Next question. Next quote. Sorry. I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
Still from Attack of the Clones.
Yep.
Yeah. Jango Fett.
He got it.
Correct.
0 hour. He got down right. He just beat the buzzer that we don't have. Just beat it. Great answer. Here we go. We're moving on to Empire Strikes Back now. Empire Strikes Back. Number 3. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Han Solo.
Han
Correct.
Solo is correct.
The game would be over if you didn't get that correct.
Again, from the film known as The Empire Strikes Back. Get a shuttle ready. I will assume full responsibility for losing them and apologize to Lord Vader.
Apology accepted, Captain Nita.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, look, Andrew's all excited because he's very nervous. 4 for 4. And here we go. From the motion picture, The Last Jedi, your last quote. Oh, such spunk.
Okay, this one's hard. Let's see.
Oh, such spunk.
Admiral Holdo.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it has to be.
The correct answer is Supreme Leader Snoke. The Supreme Leader is wise. 4 out of 5.
That's not bad, though.
Now you got...
I still believe in you, Dan.
I'm not going to lie. The Captain Nita one was the one I was hoping to
Yeah.
get wrong, but... There you go. Not that I hope you get anything wrong. I hope Andrew gets 0 for 5. Here we go.
All right,
Moving on to Andrew.
Are you ready?
Probably.
Probably. Okay, so your first... The first two are from Attack of the Clones. Number 1, relax, concentrate. Relax, concentrate. See, I'm not trying to act it out for you. I want to be as confusing as possible. Relax, concentrate.
It'll be one Kenobi.
Ah, there you go.
I hate
See,
Andrew.
see, Dan, I have to to help you out. Oh wait, we are not biased at all. Number 2, also from Attack of the Clones. Master Kenobi, you disappoint me. Master Kenobi, you disappoint me.
Count Dooku.
Next 2 are from Empire Strikes Back. All too easy. All too easy.
Darth Vader.
I love your enunciation on it.
Yeah, I
I
know.
wish that was his actual voice. Yippee!
I'm like half British Leia in A New Hope.
Okay, number 4. Lord Vader, the fleet has moved out of Lightspeed and we're preparing to... Lord Vader, the fleet has moved out of Lightspeed and we're preparing to... I think it's
Admiral Ozzel.
See, the problem is I wouldn't even remember the names.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh, it's that guy.
You know, like,
Kindle Ozzel.
there you go. See,
Oh!
these guys are good. That's why we're hosting and you're over there. We don't play games here. So this is a tie game. Andrew, to break the tie.
Number 5 from The Last Jedi. Bombers, keep that tight formation. Fighters, protect the bombers. It's not every day we get a shot at a dreadnought, so let's make this count.
Is that Poe Dameron?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Oh my god. Wrong! It is Tally.
Tally!
The A-Wing pilot, or Taliesin Lintro. We would have accepted both things. Wow, this game amazes me.
Both of them 4 for 4, and then lost out on the last one, right? Yes. So
Wow,
there we
wow,
go.
wow.
Let's send it over to Aaron to get the roundup.
After one round, we are in a dead heat, with each contestant failing to answer the final quote correctly. Round 2 brings us behind the scenes trivia. Each contestant will be asked 7 questions. Once again, let's send it back to Brock and James.
Thank you, Aaron. We are back for a nail biter of a competition. It is tied up. James, did you expect the first round to go the way it did?
I didn't, but these guys, they're heavy hitters over here. They both, I mean, look at the shirts they're wearing. They know what's going on. They love stuff. I don't know if you can see it under the, there you go.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a reason we're here and they're there.
Yeah.
It's knowledge.
We don't like them. Oh.
Well, Andrew. We love Andrew. And like
Dan is in another country.
He is. First of all, it's the end of January. What's the weather been like over there?
Actually, we are warmer here than a lot of the United States North. We're certainly probably warmer than you guys are there. We've not left double digits since like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
so
wow.
we've been in the teens and 20s, and that's been as cold as it's gotten as like the low, but like it's been fairly warm for a Colorado winter.
That's pretty good because I do want to brag for a second. It was warmer here than in Philadelphia. So Josh, take it.
Ooh, it's not always warm in Philadelphia.
And it's not always cold in Toronto, but we blame it on Buffalo.
Actually, the day my parents just come to visit me, and the day my mom flew back to Florida, it was colder in Florida than it was here.
That's crazy.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
They got that weird like cold vortex thing
With
Yeah.
frozen iguanas and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This has been Weather Talk with Rebel Scum
All right,
Podcast.
moving on to the second round, Den, you have to go first because we say so. So here we go. We're going to start again with Attack of the Clones to start things off. According to Mace Windu actor Samuel L. Jackson, what is written on the hilt of his lightsaber?
Bad motherfucker.
We gotta bleep that.
Yeah, that's a point. Question number 2. What was the working title for Attack of the Clones?
Jar Jar's Big Adventure.
What
is happening?
I thought that was bogus when I read these questions, because that just seems like it doesn't fit the motif of the make-up names. You know, it's like Blue Harvest. Oh, wow.
And Empire Strikes Back. Moving on to Empire Strikes Back. On what set did the cast hold a rap party before the film was completed?
Which set?
Yeah.
Ooh, because they had the one in Norway, they had the one in Oregon, England, and California.
To make it be a little more precise, we're talking about the planet, the set that was a planet. Yeah. So, like, what planet in the Star Wars universe?
Okay. So I am going to say Bespin.
That's the final answer?
Sure.
Close. It was Dagobah. Dagobah.
You got it confused. You weren't in the Lando system.
Oh.
Anyways.
Moving on to number 4. You ready?
Sure.
What animal sound did Ben Burt use for the grunts of the Tauntaun?
Oh gosh, I know this. What's he? Seals, wasn't it?
Final answer?
Otters. There's a river or otters.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of revealed by my reaction, but correct. Do we want to?
We're going to give it to you despite Andrew. It was otter. Sea otter was the correct answer.
Because I said final answer.
And he said otter.
Okay.
Here we go. Last Jedi. You ready for the Last Jedi?
Maybe.
All of these can be found on the bonus features on the DVD. Here we go. Number 5. What art piece did Doug Chiang create for The Force Awakens in 2013, but was not used until The Last Jedi?
An art piece. Is it that poster with Rey with the lightsaber? One of the earlier posters?
Final answer?
Yeah, that's all I got.
It was Luke's sunken X-Wing.
Ah.
Luke's sunken.
okay.
I designed that for The Force Awakens, and I guess they scrapped it until now. Number 6. You still got three so far.
Oh.
So you're better than Josh did when he did this round. The design of Canto Bight was heavily influenced by which original trilogy location?
Hoth.
Canto Bight.
Canto Bight, yeah.
Oh, Canto Bight. Right, Geonosis?
Ooh.
Final answer?
Oh, wait, no, original trilogy. Sorry.
Final answer?
That was, no, definitely not. It's close. Canto Bight. Original trilogy. Only one it fits is Tatooine, I think, is because Desert Planet.
Yeah. Final answer?
Yeah, that's my best.
Close.
Jabba's Palace. Jabba's Palace.
Ah.
If you look at actually the design of the casino of Canto Bight, it actually looks like Jabba's Palace quite a bit. Here we go. Number 7. Your final behind-the-scenes question. The 3 flashbacks in this film are an homage to which film by Akira Kurosawa?
Akira Kurosawa. Can I phone a friend?
Not in this round.
Okay. Seventh Samurai.
Final answer?
Sure.
Rashomon.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Hey, watch the DVD on the behind the scenes. They're all there.
Holy crap, those were hard.
He
There
got
you go.
3 out of 7. That's not bad.
Andrew, you're supposed to be in the game zone. Like, you shouldn't be like, oh, that was easy. Give me the high questions now. Okay. Andrew, are you ready?
Yeah, I think I am.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Number 1. This is the next 2 questions are Attack of the Clones. Number 1. What day and year was the film released? Attack of the Clones, when was it released? I need a date.
May 22nd, 2002.
Final answer?
Yes.
May 16, 2002.
Ouch.
Wow,
Andrew,
wow,
that
wow.
is not like you at all.
Wow.
Jeez, hubris.
Number 2. What was the budget of Attack of the Clones in US dollars? And it's not like a bunch of movies. It's a pretty solid number.
Yeah.
180 million.
Final answer?
Yes.
120 million.
Wow.
2002.
Yeah,
2001,
you gotta put in some inflation, bro. Next 2 questions are from Empire Strikes Back. What material made up much of the snow in stop motion sequences on Hoth? What did they use to create snow in the stop motion scenes in Hoth?
Cornflakes?
Final answer?
Yeah.
No, sorry. You're thinking of It's a Wonderful Life.
No, they didn't use any. They used soap in It's a Wonderful Life.
I thought it was cornflakes.
No,
too,
it was the first time they didn't use
Oh.
cornflakes. Trivia, because it was too crunchy when they walked on it.
Good point. They used baking soda. Okay. Number 4. Empire Strikes Back. In which country were the Hoth scenes filmed?
Norway.
Correct. So that's 1 for Andrew. Whew. All right. You have 3 more
Not bad.
questions.
Not bad.
They are all Last Jedi. On what day in 2016 was the first draft of the shooting script for The Last Jedi completed? The shooting script. What day in 2016? Last Jedi shooting script.
I can tell at the other corner of the room, Rob is like, I got this. So it's a day in 2016.
Yeah.
The shooting script.
Yep.
I can't remember what happened in 2016. Oh, God.
Trump became president.
March 24th.
Final answer?
Yes.
The correct answer is February 1st.
Oh,
February
That's
1st.
standard trivia, Andrew. Standard trivia.
Okay, next question, Andrew. Are you ready?
is Skype ready is the question. Yes, I am ready.
Okay, next question. What was the Last Jedi working title?
Space Bear.
Correct. And your
Final answer?
Final answer. And your the final question, a Last Jedi question. Before moving to December, what was the original release date of this film?
Oh, God. I know it was in May.
Correct.
May. You know what? Let's say what I said last time. May 21st.
Final answer?
Wait, last time I said 22nd. I'm going to say that. May 22nd.
May 22nd. Andrew, I'm sorry. It is May 26, 2017. You were off by 4 days. I had to do the math.
We found out Andrew's second weakness. There's hubris and dates.
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 Wow. That
'Cause I never
puts...
go on any.
This puts... This puts Den at 7 and Andrew at 6. Wow.
Wow. Nail biter. So that means then you get to decide who goes first in the final round. But for now, let's send it back to Aaron.
Patreon's Dan Allen takes round 2 by a score of 7-6, stunning Andrew Fantasia. Heading into the third round, Andrew will have to answer first. This round is standard anything goes trivia, and each contestant will be asked 10 questions. This time, Darth Ward joins Brock and James, and each contestant will have the opportunity to ask him for help 3 times this round. Let's go back to the action.
Thanks, Aaron. We're back for the final round. It is a nail biter. There's a 1-point difference between them, but this round things change. There is a space empty here, and that is for the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Ward.
Darth Ward, if you will. Come on in.
He's not. He doesn't look happy. He's undefeated. He's beaten one of these guys before.
Wait a second. This doesn't look like our typical Darth Ward.
There's no hoodie. Don't break your tiki mug. Oh, it's cold.
You better believe
Cold like his Sith heart.
This round is anything goes, and because Den is leading right now, 7-6, he has deferred going first, and he has chosen Andrew to answer the questions that you will be reading to him.
You know, you guys pulled me out of my vacation for this. I was celebrating Life Day and Droid Day and all that type of stuff over the holidays. It was a fun holiday.
Oh, yeah?
I had to take my Imperial Freighter all the way to get here.
Of course you have an Imperial Freighter. Why not? All right. Andrew, are you ready?
Yes.
Brock?
Okay. We have 10 questions, and I will tell you which movie they come from. The first 3 are from Empire Strikes Back. Number 1, on what platform does Han Solo land the Falcon on Cloud City? Which platform number? That's what we're looking for, a number. Which platform does he land on?
Oh, boy. I was going to say 9 3/4. I have the scene in my head. Trying to reach Lando Calrissian. Platform 3.
Final answer?
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's 3, 2, 7.
You were close, though.
You were close.
You got the first number.
I was a third of the way there.
Andrew, you're doing what you do most of the time, buddy.
Ooh, ouch. Oh, man.
I don't remember making you a commentator. This is why we make you go to Skype. Anyways, number 2. Who speaks these words in Empire Strikes Back? Your Highness, there's nothing more we can do tonight. The shield doors must be closed.
General Carlist Riken.
Final answer?
Yes.
Sorry, it's Major Bren Derlin. Bren Derlin.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Don't forget about this guy. It's so
He
I
can
know.
forget about me
I
all he
can't see
wants.
it,
I'm enjoying this.
Den's getting nervous. He's like, "What questions do they have for me?"
Okay, in Empire Strikes Back, Princess Leia advises all troop carriers to assemble at which entrance? At which entrance?
Sorry, she asks who to assemble at the
All
entrance?
troop carriers to assemble at which entrance? Possibly when they're running.
Right, south entrance.
Final answer?
Yeah.
North entrance.
Ah,
Wow.
wow.
Den might not even have to play this round.
All right. These are the next 4 questions are from The Last Jedi. What is the name of species that Luke milks on Ahch-To?
I knew you were going to ask me this, and I can't remember. They are,
You've got the Dark Lord if you need him.
I know, yeah. I think there's a T in there somewhere. All right, Rob, what do you think? Ward.
November 6th. No, Andrew, you're on the right track with the T. They are the Thala Sirens.
All sirens.
Do you accept that answer?
I accept that answer. That's
Correct.
Oh, and now it's a tied game right there.
All right. Question number 5. What is the name given to the figures dressed in purple in Snoke's throne room? The figures dressed in purple in Snoke's throne room.
You know what? I still haven't seen them. I've seen the movie twice, and I still have not spotted these figures. They are... Yeah, I think Rob knows this. Okay, tell me, Ward.
Well, the helpful visual dictionary that James has helped me out with this one. They are the attendants.
Attendance.
Do you accept
All right,
that?
I'll accept that.
Correct. They are called attendants because
They
They
attend
attend to
Snoke.
things.
The question is Van E from Rogue One an attendant?
yeah, there you go. Number 6. Who was Kylo Ren's shuttle pilot? I need a name.
His shuttle pilot.
Shuttle pilots.
Trying to remember when he flew a shuttle.
Well,
um,
you know, his particular mode of flight in these movies. He says something funny when Kylo throws Hux across the shuttle.
yeah, that guy there.
That's who we're looking for.
I have one Rob thing
Yeah.
left.
Yeah,
One Rob left.
and you
Don't call me by my slave name.
You have 4 more names, 4 more questions after this one.
Yeah, let's go to Darth Ward.
Okay, Darth Ward. Who was Kylo Ren's shuttle pilot?
Again, I got to credit this to the visual dictionary. The answer is Jobert Tavson.
Correct, Lieutenant Jobert Tavson. We will accept it.
Does Andrew accept it?
Do you accept it?
You're on your
I
own
have no
now,
say in
Andrew.
this.
Andrew
Yeah,
is on his own. That's all 3 ask the Dark Lord. Do.
This will prompt me to do a better job. All right.
Okay, question number 7. You are officially on your own now, Andrew. This is the last question from Last Jedi. What material does DJ's ring hold in its center? What material does DJ's ring hold in its center?
Dunium.
Can I answer this one?
Wait. You won't get a point, but yes.
Amber.
Correct!
Guys, I like this guy.
Amber from Trambus 3. Trambus 3. If you had just said Amber, I would have accepted it, but like... Yeah, I had to read this twice. I was like, Amber. I'm like, I've never heard of this stone. Okay, the last 3 questions are from Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
Andrew, how far is Geonosis from Tatooine?
It's less than a parsec away.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct! Less than a parsec. Number 9. Who tries to sell death sticks to Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Elan Sleaze Bagano.
Correct. Our final answer?
Yes, sir.
Correct. And your final question for you, Andrew, from Attack of the Clones. Which character during the Colosseum scene was not created by George Lucas, but was created for a Dark Horse comic? So much so that Lucas was impressed by this character that he uses him/her in this film.
Kit Fisto.
Final answer?
Yes.
Sorry, it was Ayla Secura.
Oh, no.
Never question the power of a female Twi'lek.
So Andrew is leading by 4.
By 4.
By
So
4.
all right.
Not for long. Not for long.
Here we go. Den, are you ready for your final round?
Yes.
You have 3 assists by Darth Ward.
3 assists by
Yep.
Darth Ward.
So 4 to tie, 5 to win.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me just get to you for a second.
Yeah.
Here we go. How many times is the word Porg spoken on screen in The Last Jedi?
None.
Final
0.
answer?
Yes.
Correct. This again is from The Last Jedi. Which 2 characters introduced themselves to one another in this film after having already met in The Force Awakens novelization?
Poe and Ray.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct. 4th question. What is Broom Boy's actual name?
No, wait. You skipped one.
No, I didn't.
You're on number 4.
I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
What was
Darth Ward.
You calling on me?
Yep.
The wonderful visual dictionary tells me that it's Tamiri Blag.
That sounds 100% correct. I forgot his name. I accept.
Is it tied now? Nope.
Yeah, I believe so.
No, he's still down by 1.
I'm 1 behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last Jedi again. What is the name of the character actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt portrays?
Darth Ward.
That would be Sloan Low.
Beastie Boys. That's right. I accept.
Oh, it's tied.
Now it is tied.
Where's the waitress? I need a refill.
Here we go. Den Allen for the win. Attack of the Clones. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Sure.
For the win. Where does Jango Fett tell Obi-Wan he was recruited from?
Darth Ward.
Final Darth Ward.
I was recruited from the moons of Bogdan.
I accept.
Correct.
Wow.
Leaving Andrew in his tracks.
Cheers.
That was, Darth Ward. I've got to say, I feel like he really kind of threw that one. I'm going to blame it on Darth Ward. He is Andrew's kryptonite.
I guess, but Darth Ward answered correctly on all the ones he said, though. So it's like he
true.
could have chosen not to.
I feel like
he wouldn't score points.
Andrew could have gotten to him a little bit sooner in that round. Maybe got his confidence up a little bit. Let's throw things back to Aaron for a final recap.
And there you have it. Den Allen stuns Andrew Fantasia, leaving him 0-2. Here's a word from our contestants, starting with the winner.
Andrew, I have the utmost respect for you. You were an amazing challenger. I think Otters was what got me over. And then I depended on Darth Ward for that final round. Total respect. This was absolute fun. For all you Patreon subscribers out there, do your duty, and you could be on here too, because this is amazing. And the Rebel Scum podcast is amazing. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Guys, you know what's hard? dates. That's the lesson we've all learned today. But in all seriousness, Mr. Den Allen, it was a pleasure and a privilege to lose to such a wonderful Star Wars fan such as yourself. I had much more fun losing to you than I did to Darth Ward. That guy's a little sketchy sometimes, I don't know about him. Plus, I had to sit next to him, and there's some tension going on in there. But you, sir, are a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you so much for coming on the show, for being part of this Star Wars love. Clearly, I need to read that visual dictionary for The Last Jedi because I still have not. And there's lots more Last Jedi love to be had all around. But I look forward to more of these in the future, whether it's from our fans on Patreon or whether it's from within the Rebel Scum family itself. We got a guy who comes on this show a lot, Mr. Joshua Lucas from the Den of Nerds. And Josh, I like to think that he and I are fellow scoundrels at heart. We really are. We've got the scoundrelly beards going on. We're just these rebels without causes. And so I think that it would be fitting that our next Duel of the Fates involves Joshua Lucas and myself. Since he lost to Darth Ward, and so did I, and now I've lost again. Both of us we need to make a name for ourselves. And since the solo Star Wars story that's coming out is about Han Solo making a name for himself, what better way to do that than to have Joshua Lucas and myself face each other in the next Duel of the Fates, where it's all about Mr. Han Justin Solo. So let's make that happen.
And for one final time, let's go back to Brock, James, and Darth Ward.
Thank you, Aaron. Well, gentlemen, what a battle of the ages. We didn't expect this. I marvel in what Andrew has known when I talk to him in person, but I guess he just loses it the second he's put on camera.
Well, I think, in fairness to him, The Last Jedi, like Den said early on, they don't own it yet. And those questions were tough for him. In the end, I think that's really what bit him in the butt and hubris.
I don't know. We just gave him too many dates, I suppose.
But sorry, before we get to the Andrew is usually pretty good with dates. If you remember from our very first Duel of the Fates, if you have not got that, he got several dates correct on that. So, or one at least, but he's pretty good with it. Darth Ward, what are your thoughts on this whole thing?
Well, I think the whole point is that Andrew needs to go on more dates. That's the main thing right there. And I think the thing that's clear, in the build-up to my match with Josh, Erin said herself, called me Mayweather. And Mayweather is exactly who I am. 50-0, I could see that as a record by the time this thing is done. And by the time this thing is done, Andrew might be 0-50. So that's what I'm forecasting right now. I'm going to be the Mayweather. He's going to be the anti-Mayweather. And this will go down in history.
Well, your words, you truly are a Sith, because your words smack of hubris. James, as always, I love this event. I live for these trivia nights or days or mornings or afternoons.
Whenever we do it. I can't wait for the next one. And then that solo one that Andrew proposed. I can't wait to hear back from Josh to see if he wants to take him on. Like, purely Han Solo trivia. And Andrew said on our Star Wars Favorite Things video that Han Solo was not in his top 20 favorite characters.
So that will that be Han Solo specific trivia or Han Solo the movie specific trivia?
It will be Han Solo specific trivia, but the movie will make its way in there. Not that I've already started planning it, but the quotes at the beginning will be things that are spoken to Han Solo.
Correct. Oh, okay, gotcha.
So there we go. Let's send things back to Aaron to wrap it all up.
And that's all for Duel of the Fates. Congrats, Den, on your victory. Until next time, I'm Aaron, and I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Hey scumbags, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our video. As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebel Scum Podcast, for all the latest videos.